Yo, people, you want to know the last time we beat Bournemouth at their ground? You want to know? 2015, bruv. 2015. And you want to know the goal scorer? Man like Rudy Gisted. And you want to know the manager as well? Man like Tim Sherwood. Hey, it's about time Unai Emery breaks that curse. And it's about time those cherries get absolutely cooked. Let's get into it, people. Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Of course, we're at South Villa Park for the match preview. Bournemouth against Aston Villa. And like I said, people, it has been ages. Yeah, 2015 was the last time we beat Bournemouth. Man, like Rudy Gisted, you know. Who knows Rudy Gisted? If you remember Rudy Gisted, let me know in the comments below, bro. But yeah, people, it's been a long time. And it's about time Unai Emery breaks that curse. Yeah, it's about time them cherries get cooked, bro. But before we get into the match preview, people, just a quick recap on the Legia Warsaw game. I've done a match reaction on it if you guys haven't checked that out. But yo, absolutely crazy scenes, people. Crazy scenes. I was literally driving my way down to here, and you know where those shenanigans took place. There was like literally litter all over in that away coach car park, like litter everywhere, and one of the gates were just mashed up, like it was broken, man. It's crazy, man. Like what the Legia Warsaw fan, not all of them, but the ones that done it, that wasn't right, man. And apparently they had 800 allocation for tickets, but they bought way more than that. But their club was just basically disputing and saying that they were meant to have more tickets, but they didn't get it. But yeah, people, man, those scenes were awful, and hopefully any Villa fans that were there didn't get injured, man. And also, as I was touching on that game, my guy, yeah, Alex Moreno, absolutely balled out. Man of the match as well. Absolutely balled out. Got his goal as well. When I saw the team sheet as well, I saw no Emi Martinez. I was thinking, Olsen. But I have to say, man, Olsen did his thing, you know. His distribution was on point, man. And that pass that he made to Leon Bailey, when Bailey took that touch and hit on the crossbar, if only that went in, that would have been a sick goal, man. But yeah, players done their thing. Don't get me wrong, in the first half, I have to say, there wasn't much creativity and stuff like that. But yeah, listen, we got the job done. And yeah, just need to go to All-Star now and just get a point, and we top the group. So yeah, the European dream stays alive, people. And also Ollie Watkins as well. Hopefully his injury ain't that bad. I know Unai Emery came out and said that it's just a minor injury that he picked up, but he goes that he's not 100% sure. He don't know if he'll be available for the Bournemouth game. I'll get into my lineup later on, what I think can possibly happen. But yeah, man, when I saw no Ollie Watkins even in the squad, I was like, oh man, hopefully the injury ain't that bad. But yeah, big up Ollie Watkins, and hopefully he's available against Bournemouth this Sunday. Right, people, let's get into the match preview now. Now that's all done. Bournemouth currently 16th in the league, 13 points, 3 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses. Aston Villa, on the other hand, 4th in the league, yeah, Champions League spaces, 28 points, man. So, yeah, man, I'll touch on Bournemouth and how they play and stuff like that. But I have to say, man, I'm quite impressed. And the last couple of results, they've won, like the last 2 games, they've won. They just come back from the win against Sheffield United, 3-1, and they beat Newcastle before that, 2-0. I know before that, the man got absolutely hammered by Man City, 6-1. And they probably learned from that. But yeah, man, I have to say, like, I rate their manager. He's a good young coach, and he plays good football as well. I think his name's Irola. I can't pronounce his name. I think it's Irola. He's a very good coach as well. And yeah, man, he's got them playing some good football. And like I said, I'll get on to like how they play, the attacking phases, how they defend, how Villa are going to approach the game, how Villa are going to set up and stuff like that, people. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, people, let's just touch on how they used to play with Gary O'Neill and how it's transformed now and how they play now. So under Gary O'Neill, it was quite simple, people. They used to play a low mid block, and a lot of it was counter-attack football. So they had players like Tavernier and Billing, and they played a lot of through balls to Solanke and Otara. And also as well, they played a lot of the attack from second ball. So the defenders played long balls to either Billing and Solanke, and they held the ball up and brought the wide players in. So a lot of it was quite simple, and I think the reason they struggled a lot was because of possession. They couldn't really keep possession. You know, they either had to bail themselves out by getting a goal by individual brilliance, maybe a Tavernier taking a shot. And touching on Tavernier as well, I think he scored 2 goals against Sheffield United, so he's in form as well. So yeah, man, a lot of it was quite simple. A lot of it was counter-attack football, but Irola's coming now. Irola's coming now, and I have to say, man, he's changed it up. You know, he's brought that footballing culture, and a lot of his footballing identity has come from Marcelo Bielsa. Like, when he was a player, Marcelo Bielsa was that coach that influenced him. You know, he learned from him as well. So I'll touch on like how Irola presses, because a lot of it is from Marcelo Bielsa. It's quite man-to-man, and they like to press teams in certain areas of the pitch. Let's touch on how the manager sets up out of possession, and typically it's a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-4-2, and basically what he wants is to set up in a hybrid pressing system, to press zonally in different areas of the pitch. And basically what that means is, because they play like a 4-2-2-2 or 4-4-2, their 2 forwards normally press the back 4, and they want their back 4 to kind of play it to the wingers or the fullbacks, so they can create like a trap option for them to press the fullbacks or the wingers. So in Villa's cases, their forwards might press Villa, they might press whoever's playing centre back. I'll get into my lineup, maybe a Conte or a Pau Torres, and they would want Pau Torres or Conte to play it to the fullbacks, maybe to a Matty Cash or a Luca Dean. And I'm thinking, I'll go into my lineup, but I think Luca Dean in this game probably can't play, because if they're pressing Luca Dean, I don't think Luca Dean is enough press resistant compared to Alex Moreno. So yeah, I can see Alex Moreno 100% playing this game, and hopefully he should be fit as well. He got quite a few minutes against Legia Warsaw in the Europa Conference League. So yeah, man, I can see it being a tough game. You know, they've got the tactics, they know what they're doing off the ball. But yeah, let's touch on how they play in possession now. Alright people, let's touch on how they play in possession. So the manager tends to create a 4+1 pattern in possession in the attacking phase. So he likes his pivot. So Ryan Christie, he'll get on the ball and he'll actually join the attack. The number 10, Justin Kluivert, he'll get on the ball. You know, he likes his number 10s to play like that free kind of roam, I'd say. And also their fullbacks and wingers like to exchange. So you might see Adam Smith and Tavernier playing those diags to each other. So listen, people, I think it's going to be a tough game than people think. You know, yeah, I think they've lost 7 games, but I still do think that they're going to cause Villa problems. Let's get into a few danger man that Bournemouth got, and I have to say they got some danger man. You know, first one, Dominic Solanke, and actually rating people. You know, I think he's a decent player. And how he basically plays is back to goal, link-up play. His link-up play is actually quite good, man. And their manager likes strikers like that. At his previous club, he managed a player called Raul de Thomas at Rayo Vallecano. Yeah, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he managed a player similar to Solanke. And he played I'll say the same kind of way, holding the ball up, linking up play, and he can hold defenders off quite well, man. Solanke, I have to say as well. So yeah, he's going to be a danger man. They also got Lewis Cook. You know, he's a seasoned professional. He's been in the game quite some time, I have to say. They got Tavernier. He scored 2 goals against Sheffield United as well. So I have to say he's in form. And I have to say as well, people, they got a want-to-watch player. They got a little star boy in town. You know, both got a little star boy in town, and he goes by the name of Kirkes, man. Fullback. High energy, he can underlap, overlap, and I have to say he's quite tenacious. You know, he's got that burst of energy. I think he came on in the last game, I think it was against Sheffield United, where they won 3-1. I think he came on as a substitute, and I have to say he done fairly well. So yeah, man, they got a few bowlers, I have to say, people, that we have to watch out for. Now we touched on Bournemouth, it's time to touch on the mighty Villa. Yeah, Unai Emery, how he sets up. So of course, as you guys know, we play the 4-4-2, or you can even say the 4-2-2-2 formation. But in possession, it's a 4-2 at times. It's a box midfield at times as well, man. So what we basically do is play those patient passes. And you guys see sometimes, you know, We try to overload the opposition's midfield and then play those vertical passes to other forwards like Musa Diaby and Ollie Watkins. That's what I'm hoping, people. Ollie Watkins is injury free for this game, man. I hope he is, because he's going to be a key player for us, especially, stretching the opposition's defence. I think he's going to be a key player for us, as well as Musa Diaby. We might see a cheeky Leon Bailey coming, because Unai Emery did rest him, people. He did rest him and then brought him on. So I can see Unai Emery playing a few direct and fast players against this Bournemouth team. But yeah, that's how I think Villa will kind of set up. We will try to overload that Bournemouth midfield, but at the same time, they can do it to us and restrict Villa from playing those passes. And yeah, man, I think they can possibly cut those passing lanes from Villa's midfield to the attack. And also Villa as well, what we like to do is build a lot from our centre-backs. So you guys see Pau Torres play those directs, he plays those line-breaking passes, he plays those grass-cutting passes to our forwards, and a lot of our goals do come from Pau Torres, and I think he's a key player for us. We're ranked 9th in the Premier League for possession, so that basically shows us we're not a possession team, we're more like a direct team, more like a fast, yeah, it's like a direct team, and like once we get the ball, we show intent. We want to play those direct passes. Yeah, we do keep possession at times and try break teams down and stuff like that. But with Unai Emery, it's mostly like fast pace, and I think that's the way we can approach the Bournemouth game. And our possession, how we set up is a 4-4-2, so, and a 5-3-2 at times as well, because what it is McGinn kind of tucks back and helps Matty Cash. So it's like McGinn, Cash, Konsa, Pau Torres, and Luca Dean. So it's like a 5-3-2. And also as well, when teams are trying to create in our box, we push forward, we push the defensive line a bit high to catch teams offside. And I've got a statistic out there for you guys. Aston Villa have got a total of 4.85 offsides per 90 minutes. That's how much times opponents have been offside against Aston Villa. 4.85 times per 90 minutes. That's per game, which is absolutely crazy. And I should tell you what that shows. Let me tell you guys what that shows is coaching. Yeah, coaching, bro. Unai Emery, he must be in the training ground absolutely drilling the same thing over and over again till it sticks to the player's head. You guys saw against Tottenham, how many times was Son offside, people? How many times this guy was offside? 3 times, bro. And he didn't score a hat-trick, bro. He scored a hat-trick of offside. Yeah, not goals, offside, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. So, yeah, coaching is 100% being taken place. And the good thing is it's repetitive, so the players know what to do. They're in the right positions. And yeah, man, they're all in sync as well, because if one player's high and one's low, it can mess the whole thing up, man. Let's touch on how I think Aston Villa will set up and how I think Bournemouth will try restrict Villa. So with Bournemouth, I think they might sit back and try block the passing lanes. So our centre backs, they'll try block the passing lanes to our midfielders. The midfielders to the attackers, they'll try block those passing lanes, and I think it'll be quite compact and congested. So what I think Villa should do is, and what I think Unai Emery can possibly do is play through the fullbacks. So you see Alex Moreno, he can be a key player for us, like I said before. The 1v1 ability, the directness that he has, and I think a lot of the play has to go down him this game if Bournemouth, they kind of sit back and stuff. So yeah, I think that's how I think Aston Villa will kind of set up if Bournemouth do sit back. But at the same time, if Bournemouth come out and try press Villa, which I don't think they will, because they know, yeah, we got the better ballers, and if they do, the man are getting cut open, bruv, like a can of beans, absolutely sliced, yeah. So yeah, I can see the first option of them possibly sitting back and try hit Villa on the counter. Lineup time now. Let's get into my lineup. What I think Unai Emery will possibly play against Bournemouth. So of course, in goal, Emiliano Martinez. Right back, Matty Cash. Centre backs, I think he'll play Ezri Konsa, Pau Torres, and then I think he'll play Alex Moreno. People. I think he'll play Alex Moreno. I think because Moreno has got that directness and that 1v1 ability, and I think a lot of the play will go down him. I think he'll start Alex Moreno. And also, if Bournemouth do kind of press us, I think he's more press resistant than Luca Dean. They can possibly think that Luca Dean is a target because he's not as press resistant as Alex Moreno. So yeah, I'll play Alex Moreno. And then of course there's no Boubacar Kamara because he's suspended. So I'll play Luis and I'll play John McGinn in that pivot. And I think Luis and McGinn, they're going to have to work hard this game, man. I think this game will be won in that midfield because, like I said, it's going to be quite congested. So Luis and McGinn are going to have to try win the ball back quick and play those direct passes to our forwards. So yeah, Luis and McGinn. On the right, people, Leon Bailey. Yeah, Unai Emery, I think we'll play Leon Bailey just because I think we need a ball carrier. Bournemouth, like I said, you know, they possibly will play a low block. Like a low block. So I think with Leon Bailey he can get the ball and drive Villa up the pitch. He does that well, man. He can progress the ball and just carry the ball. So I think Leon Bailey can possibly start this game and, you know, drag the midfield and the defence apart, man, to create, you know, options for Villa's midfield to get on the ball as well. And also as well for our forwards to make those runs. So yeah, I think Leon Bailey will play. On the left, people, I think, yeah, Starboy Ramsey makes the return and starts against Bournemouth if he is fit enough to start, man. Just because of the ball carrying ability, similar to the Leon Bailey situation. If Bournemouth sit back and be quite congested, Jacob Ramsey can get on the ball and drive at them, man. But that depends on if he's fully fit. If he's fit, like I said, I'll start Jacob Ramsey and yeah, man, stretch their defence open. And then yeah, Musa Diaby and Ollie Watkins, man. I know Unai Emery said that he's not sure if he'll be available against Bournemouth. If he's not, I can see John Duran start ahead of Ollie Watkins. But yeah, man, I think Ollie Watkins will be a key player for this game just because of the runs he can make. And yeah, man, just stretch their defence open. But yeah, people, prediction time now. Prediction time, like I said, it's been absolutely ages since we beat Bournemouth. Yeah, 2015, man, like Rudy Gistede and Tim Sherwood as manager, bro. And it's about time, like I said, Unai Emery changes that. Yeah, he breaks the curse. He absolutely breaks that curse. So yeah, I'm gonna go for I think they get a goal. I don't know. Yeah, I think they get I think they get a goal. I'm gonna go for 2-1 to the Villa, you know. I actually think it'll be tighter than people think. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 to the Villa. Guys, let me know your score predictions in the comments below, man. And yeah, man, it's about time we beat Bournemouth because, like I said, it's been too long. It's been way too long, man. So yeah, man, 2-1 for me, guys. Like I said, let me know your score predictions, your thoughts on the game, your predicted lineups. Any Bournemouth fans watching, let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. But yeah, guys, I'll be back for the match reaction. Stay tuned after the game. And yeah, man, come on, you Villa boys. Yeah, it's about time we changed the narrative that happens at Bournemouth. Up the Villa. Come on.